All right, let's get a few things open here. Let me open up the new chat, just because we might use that. Rorman, Siphon, Swipe, Industria. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, buttons. If you want to see it, this is made by a member of our community whose name escapes me because I'm absent-minded. Goose. It is made by Goose. He's been working on this for a month now. It's pretty good. I just don't have monitor space to fully utilize it. Like I've been ready for 2 years to evolve into a 9 monitor or a 6 monitor boy. You know, I'm ready, guys. Just pump the power into me to make me a 6 monitor boy, so I can have more monitors. You know, that'd be great. Hello, welcome in. Would you guys like a piece of chant? Or a piece of chant? Chat, would you like a piece of cheese, rather? Today's going to be a short stream. This week I am filming Meme Streets for the Christmas special. So I have them all scheduled, and I have me, Sinyan, Cariz, and Bear? Might be Bear. Bear sitting in tonight. And so we're starting in about 3 hours. So I just got 2 hours to meme for the Wednesday stream. I have no real plans for our Wednesday streams going to the end of the year. I'm just showing up and giving you guys updates on the Christmas special, how you can get involved and stuff, you know. One of the things we're doing this weekend on Sunday, and what's cool is we're using the new Discord feature for it, and I'm very excited for this new Discord feature because it's a very good community building tool. But Discord has this feature over here. Woo, whoop. This one. These events things. And these are very useful because you can just get like notified for stuff. And you just click if you're interested and it'll just alert you, right? And what's really cool is you can click like the share button. And these are very fucking great to share because you can just post them like this in Discord messages and stuff. So I can just go over to Lady Outlier and be like, bam. This is pretty fun. So these are super useful because these will just let us have more specific things to do that don't... It's so hard to tell people what we're doing. It really is. It has been impossible for my entire career to keep people informed. If I was smart, I would have started a newsletter like a decade ago. But even that is still hard. Email isn't enough. It's really hard to figure out a way to keep everyone connected. I don't really think it's possible, honestly. I think everyone's just connected at different levels on the internet, and that's just how it be, you know? Ah, perfect. Thank you, Danny. Wait, does that actually just go to the event? Like, what happens if I click that, Danny? I'm like curious. Does that just like load up a thing on Discord over here? It does. Cool. I like that. That's cool. See, this is, I'm just gonna keep going back and forth and making you guys dizzy. This is the chat that Goose has made. And it's very, very useful because if I want to have a conversation with someone like Armin, I can just like poof, and bring him down here, right? And then that's very useful because a big problem I have with streaming is I'll be trying to have a conversation, I'll start talking about something, and then I'll miss the response to my question, you know? What honestly, what I would imagine too is in a very high level stream setup, you could have your producer person or mods even doing this for you. So like if I ask the question to someone, like if I ask the question to Nora, so one of my mods could do me the favor of just being like poop and sticking it for me. You know, there's a lot of power in this type of system, so it's gonna be fun to kind of explore it out. Say hi to my mum as well. Hi, Noddle's mum. There you go. Don't ban me. I don't want to ban you. Banning people is work for me. When I ban people, now I have to deal with unban requests and stuff. Hey, Raichu, how you doing? I don't want to do that. That's too much work, you know? So the Christmas special again this year is going to be wild. The ending makes no sense to anyone except very die-hard Rob TV community fans. It's so hard to make the ending make sense. It's just impossible. So the ending will not make sense. This is Lady Outlier's fault. Lady Outlier's been doing these amazing animations for the Christmas special, and she has a theme. And the theme is Monica Rupert corrupting your nostalgia. And so now the entire Christmas special is about Monica Rupert corrupting your nostalgia, which made it so the endings of everything ended up being, you know, the bad guy wins. She corrupted your nostalgia. It's a lot of work. Is there a Shrek 5? No. You know what there is though? We're doing a bit called Oceans 69. I've already had Musi make us the loopable song for it, because we're doing the heist bit. I had a good meme written for a heist bit that just goes 12 levels. So we're doing that nonsense. My nostalgia is all I have left? Nah, Grog. Nah, nostalgia is a curse you don't actually care about. Nah. If all you have left is nostalgia, then you don't have anything at all. Like, that's the truth. Nostalgia is just like old memories that we remember to feel good, because there's no current new memories to feel good. That would be my description of nostalgia. Nostalgia is like, yeah, I'm gonna indulge in this thing that I already enjoyed and used to like a lot, because I don't know, I want to feel good, so I'm just gonna indulge in my nostalgia, you know? That's why I think there's a lot of value in being able to create infinite good times in your life. But Rob, how do you create the infinite good times in your life? I'm glad you asked. You're gonna need a community of people you love. That's the only way. That's the only way. You could try watching content to feel good your whole life. It doesn't work. There's not enough content. And the problem is, the more content you consume, the more you'll get closer and closer to the meta that you should be, well, you know, hanging out with people over consuming content more and more and more, you know. Let's not get into this. Let's not get into this conversation today. We talk about people over content too much here. I feel like a weird art motivational coach for so many people these days. It's like my job ends up being pumping up all the other artists with logic about their art and why they should feel good about it. Hey, gamer girl, how you doing? The heist bits are going to be a fun one and simple one to record. Honestly, this Christmas special is all over the place right now. It is a complete and utter mess. I'm at the stage in the Christmas special where I am grinding every day. So every day there's a bunch of tasks that's got to get done, and then there is usually a 2 to 3 hour roleplay recording session. And my God, if you are a tech person, I need you to save my ass next year. We need to get Meme Street better, guys. Every day when I do these recordings with like 3 or 4 people, there is an hour of setup every day. Tonight, I will get off stream right before 8, and then I will promptly spend an hour setting up Meme Street to record for 90 minutes. It's so brutal. I did this last year with about 20 groups, and this year it's even more work for some reason. It's just there's 20 things. Megan also made an oopsie too. We have, if you know Puppet Pals, we have these fun puppet folders. Megan started renaming art to clean things up a few days before we started recording and stuff, and so now all like half the puppets are broken. So like any puppet with a Christmas hat currently doesn't work. And I'm just like, oh man, we're doing a Christmas show without Christmas hats. So there's so much work that has to be. Look, Megan, I know you're sorry. I just literally have to keep bringing it up because it comes up every single day. all Monday was, oh, this puppet doesn't work from 4 people, and then all yesterday was, oh, this puppet doesn't work, and then people like John even came and was like, all the custom puppets that I made don't work, and I'm just like, so I gotta find a way to get Meme Street Tech cleaner, because to be perfectly honest, I don't want to do this every year. Like I'm not doing Christmas. I'm not doing Meme Street every year if it requires this much painstaking IT tech support. That's what it is, guys. It's Rob sitting there being like, "All right, did you get the puppets into the other folder? Yeah. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is try rebooting your computer. We'll try rebooting your computer and see. It probably is antivirus, but it's too clunky. Anytime somebody talks about Rob, you should make Meme Street for the public, I'm like, nah, you don't understand how production software works. Production software doesn't work. That's why it's production software. Production software is software that in the final product of the video it looks good, but it's not. Like I mentioned this all the time. People who watch URealms live do not understand that they were watching a game that did not exist. Like, the footage makes it look like we're playing this cool tabletop game and there's puppets over top, but that's not how it worked. It is puppet program over here, tabletop program over here, audience gets end thing, right? So it was very, very clunky. It was a very clunky ass show to do, because you'd have your players have to go from camera. You gonna work with me today? I hate these Logitech cameras. Hold on. I'm just gonna murder my camera's ability to do this today. Logitech cameras are some of the worst cameras to use for streaming. I would never recommend them in 1,000 years. All right, here we go. Focus. That is too much focus. Pull back. Okay, there we go. And good. Thanks, Frads, man. Would you like some cheese? Hold on. I need to get a new boom mic. Man, I feel like an old creator who is on my last leg, which sounds so sad, but like this last week has just been like thing after thing breaking down. Like my boom mic's going, and there's so like my keyboard's gotta get replaced, and my mouse has gotta get replaced. Megan's tablet has a dead pixel on it. It's a $3,000 tablet. It's so sad. It's definitely past warranty because she's had it for years. Our microwave started sparking. Megan actually managed to figure out why that is. The second I saw a sparking microwave, I was like, I don't know what to do. Throw it out. I don't know. Call somebody. There's nothing I can't solve this. Megan actually Googled it and managed to fix the microwave. Our little coffee machine broke. God, it's just not a good week. It's like everything's breaking down. Yeah, Megan made new puppets. Specifically, we have Moogly, so that me and Megan can do Meme Street this year. Yeah, Oren, I'm at my 4-year mark. I'm in a weird spot as a creator, man, because like I don't know what to do now. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm a community leader, because I don't know how to do content anymore. I mean, I know how to make content, but I don't know how to justify making content. Freitas Man, how do I say your name? But thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. Content's tricky. I really only like making content now when it is a byproduct of being able to hang out with friends or with people that I'm teaching. That's a big thing for me too, is if I'm teaching, you know? I really enjoy whenever I'm doing roleplay, for example, and I'm doing it with somebody that's actually learning to do it. I enjoy that way more than doing it with a high-level role player, because if I'm doing it with a high-level role player, usually I'm not learning, you know? Usually I'm just kind of performing, you know? Like, for example, when I role play with Nora now, me and Nora don't really learn much. Maybe Nora's still learning, but Nora is like one of the best role players in our community. So, you know, she's going to struggle with the fact that she's better than everyone. And when you're better than everyone in role play, Nora, when you're quicker and you can solve problems and you know how to, you know what you can do, Nora? You excel at something that I excel at. It's the ability to make sure that everyone in the scene is having fun. I see Nora just lacks the confidence. This is what I said at the beginning of the year when we talked, was it is purely a confidence thing. Because actually in scenes, Nora can carry, you know. I saw Boom carrying really well. We did Meme Street on Monday, and Boom was leading scenes. And I was like, that's exciting, you know, because it's gone, like, watching people's progression in roleplay, going from learning how to do things to learning how to teach the things, and why teaching is beneficial, you know. Teaching in roleplay is OP. Can we talk about this? Let's talk about this real quick, okay? Even if you're not interested in roleplay, I want you to listen up, because there's some logic here. Roleplay is just goofing off with friends. So if you say, I don't know how to roleplay, you're full of shit. Yes, you do. Everyone knows how to goof off with friends. It is a natural human thing. At this point, I don't even know why I call it roleplay, because people hear the word roleplay and it means 7 million things that they don't even know. But roleplay is just goofing off with friends. That's all it is. And so what do you need to goof off with friends? Well, you need good friends, right? Because only with really good friends can you really goof off and feel confident that, you know, the goofs and the memes you're doing you're not going to get judged for it, and your friends are going to lean in and also goof off with you, right? So if roleplay is just goofing off, and goofing off is just friends, then all you really need to be a good role player is good friends. So here's the logic, ready? So if goofing off is just you need good friends with good relationships, then your goal in any roleplay environment is relationship building. And ideally, you would want to be in roleplay environments where everyone is self-aware that their goal is relationship building, because by building relationships, you get stronger roleplay, right? Now, this logic is very powerful because adults do not have a good way to make friendships. I have watched you adults for all of my life, and I have realized that none of you know how to make friendships. Well, it feels like once school ended, your best bet was to maybe bump into somebody in a video game and hope they're not a bigot. That seems to be the only way adults in the 21st century are able to connect. And so what's interesting is I've decided to create a hyper nostalgic environment going into the new year for all my old fans to be able to build relationships with people who are probably also nostalgic for some of the old stuff we've done. So you guys already have stuff in common, which is fun. I'm very excited. I don't use Twitch, but my brother showed me the Unforgotten Realms series when I was 7. I'm nearly 20, so I have Amazon Prime and Hyper. Yes, you're kind of cursed, Frades man. We talk about this a lot, but you literally watched this stuff when you were a kid. Wait, why didn't it work? Why didn't the top tech work? I hadn't actually tested it. Oh, I'm logged into Rob TV Music. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to stay logged into Rob TV Music. That's fine. Here. Sorry. This guy. There he is. Hey, I don't hear him, though. Is there sound in that meme? Why is all my meme stuff broken today? Silent mode. It's probably volume 100%. Must be muted somewhere then. I'm gonna guess muted in OBS. Hey! There it is. It's I'm just doing a lot of things. So I'm recording off stream, and so I don't actually know how to use OBS. I've been streaming for years and I don't actually know how to like save a profile and load a profile. So I just load up another scene and just go. You know, a lot of what I do is doing it on the fly constantly. Because the problem I have with a lot of content creation is you would think, oh, well, set up your environment and then just go. But the content creation is so much like you set up that environment and then you record content for like 8 months. And so when you come back, the environment doesn't work anymore and you have to remake it anyway, you know? Classic U-Realms was my childhood too. Like I'm hyper nostalgic to the old stuff I made because I made it when I was a kid. I made it when I was 20, you know? So interesting. That's a great question, Frids. Hold on. I'm going to actually use my new chat because that's the whole purpose of this. You say it like fried salmon. So Fried, me and Krendor don't really want to do, like specifically me though. So here's the logic. I am a content creator, thus I'm a role model. You yourself said that you watched my cartoons when you were 7. So I am now self-aware that young people, impressionable people, and even adults look up to me for ideas, for opinions, for understanding how the world works, right? So I cannot in good conscience play a Blizzard game right now. I don't know if I can play one ever, but especially right now, these games are a cesspool for toxicity. They always have been, but what's worse is a lot of this toxicity is at the fucking top of this company. Like this article that came out about the CEO, Bobby Kotick or whatever his name is. God damn, dude. I hated this guy for what he was corporizing the company all these years, but this is just like disgusting. Like he's covering up sexual assaults and shit, and like it's the whole article is disgusting. So I, as a role model, would not want to put Blizzard products in front of you. Why would I want to give them any attention if they're a toxic part of society right now, right? So it makes it hard because now, but what about me and Krendor? We do a yearly walk. And the thing is, the people who watch this Thanksgiving special, most of them don't even care about World of Warcraft. You know, at this point, they just want to see me and Krendor's traditional Thanksgiving walk through World of Warcraft. You know, that's tough. How do you do that? Well, you hit it there, Frieds, man. We're gonna do it like we're doing another game. I'm gonna take Krendor through that nostalgic game called Dark Age of Camelot. That was my nostalgia. That would have been my World of Warcraft when I was a kid. Because a community member of ours put up a private server for us to mess around in, and I was like, oh, I might make Christmas content, and so I think we're gonna do that. So I'll probably see if I can grab him next week, and then we'll just run around in that game, shoot our shit. But yeah, that's just I'm in a weird place as an artist because like I feel hyper self-aware of the aspect of being a role model of it, you know, and it's weird to me because it does feel like the most popular artists in the world kind of ignore this fact. And I'll give you a small example, and feel free to disagree with me on all of this. Like I invite it because I'm trying to understand this logic myself. I don't really like supporting the Harry Potter franchise. I like Harry Potter. Megan loves Harry Potter. She grew up, it's her nostalgia. But J.K. Rowling's is a monster of a person. She does not support trans people, and she actively makes their lives harder with the bullshit she throws on the web. She is not a good role model, in my opinion, for society. So because she is not a good role model for society, I don't really think I should appreciate her art, even if I love it. Because by appreciating her art and, you know, bringing it out and making it relevant in society, I give this bad role model power. And that sucks. I think everyone would agree that sucks. Nobody likes it when their favorite art is tied to a toxic artist. Now, a lot of people say, well, we should just separate the art from the artist. And I agree. Sure, you should separate the art from the artist. The problem is if the artist is live, is powerful, is a vocal bad role model for society, then there is no ethical way to really consume that art and not be giving that artist power secondhanded, you know? So that's that makes it weird, because I saw today, for example, the 3 stars of the Harry Potter movie, and they're all getting together to do some big Harry Potter thing, and I'm just sitting here and I'm going, you know, you guys are 3 wealthy actors, and you've already made your money off Harry Potter. You've already seen that J.K. Rowling is a monster. Why are you still leaning into this franchise and making money off it? You must be a bad role model, you know. And I like those actors. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Harry Potter. I've lost his name because I'm in thought here, but like it's Radcliffe. Like I don't think Daniel Radcliffe is a bad guy in any way, but I do think he is a wealthy artist who is a powerful role model for society, and by him continuing to lean in and support the Harry Potter franchise at this stage in his career is him choosing content over people, is him choosing money over being a respectable role model. So I don't know if they could get out of it. I don't care, safety. I don't care. Break the contract. Fuck it. That's such a weak excuse. I don't know if they could get out of it. Then don't get out of it, and then say on Twitter that you're sad that you have to do this and support a bad role model. See, it's just I'll never accept the corporate answer from the people that have power, you know? Like, sure, we need to go after all the billionaires and stuff, but we do have this corporate art world where you have these artists who have extremely powerful voices, and then they say shit like, I'm not a role model. And it's like, nah, dude. If all of society is looking at you, you don't get to choose if you're a role model. You're just a role model, you know? So that is my opinion. I don't judge too harshly because, to be perfectly honest, there's just other stuff in society to judge. But I struggle with it. Like when we were adding characters to Tilly, we did not add the Harry Potter peds. I believe we did at first, and then I told Citra to just take them out. You know, and there's going to be some characters that we slowly cut out of the venue because I look at it and I go, I just don't want to support the artist at the top of this pie, you know? Like another character we have Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse is another, well, kind of monster character. But what's kind of funny about Mickey Mouse is when people role play as Mickey Mouse, they basically always role play as an evil corporate bad guy. I have seen Mickey Mouse role played in our Tilly projects and our Meme Street projects like 24 times now, and effectively every single time when people role play this character, they role play him as a monster. So in that regard, I go, nah, Mickey's fun, you know. Primary artist that might not be a good role model is dead, so it's just corporate art that needs to be remixed. There's a difference in this, right? Art that's controlled by a corporation is endless. It's not controlled by anyone. But on art that's tied directly to a human being who still has power in our world, who's actively being a bad role model for society, shit, man. You know? I don't think the South Park creators are good role models at all. I think that they like to point out problems in society, which can be very beneficial. But I also think that they share the same motif as the other boomer stand-up comics of the world, where they say we should be able to make fun of anyone. We make fun of everyone. We should be able to say whatever we want, any words. Fuck you if you're offended. That's your problem. In a perfect society, okay, I could understand this extremely privileged point of view, but that's what it is. It is a privileged point of view. Attacking different groups of people has different amounts of weight. And South Park, I mean, if you go watch Team America, it is a problematic movie. It's a problematic movie that when I was a kid, I found it very hilarious, and it was a very exciting big movie. I remember going to the theaters with my buddy Roman and watching this ridiculous puppet movie, and they just weren't good role models. Like what can I say? Like it doesn't really. I can't stomach it if I look back in time and I go, the media that shaped me was awful and I had to fight against that. That's tough, That is tough. The politics of art is super interesting, and I love discussing it and talking about it, which is why we do it so much here on stream. I know I don't even make cool content anymore because I'm a content creator who's become self-destructive about content because I felt like the content I was making was simply bad for you, the audience. So I'm in a weird spot because I'm like, please tell me why I'm wrong so I can go back to the addicting content formula. That's the world I'm in now. I can't ethically make that content. Also, as Bear says, punch up, don't punch down. That's a big thing too. I don't really want to target people. I have had the thought all year about starting to make content that looks at art and artists and starts to apply logic with it, to talk about it so we can get people thinking about these ideas more. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to be a community leader and share these ideas with you, and over time, other people will remix these ideas if there's value to them. Because for me right now, the best thing I can do is test theories. My logic is that the best content can only come from content when it's a byproduct. So what I mean by this, and I got a great example actually. I was showing Danny and Olivia this the other day. I was watching the actor who does George Costanza. His name, Jason Alexander. Can't remember his name. And I'll link this in chat if you want to watch the whole 10-minute video. Hey, Fox, how you doing? This is a very interesting video to me, though, because this video is a fantastic example of people over content. So this is a video where Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, he plays George Costanza, is talking about how the show works. And I really invite you to go watch this because there's some really interesting things to take from it if you're thinking about a couple aspects of it. Seinfeld was a content over people show. The idea is they are trying to build a show that is the best possible content. Now, that does not mean they're trying to make a show that is the healthiest show for the people who are making it. You see the difference? They're not making a show where everyone involved in the project has a very healthy workflow and makes a great show. No. They are trying to make the best possible content. That's the difference, right? And so you'll hear their process. You'll hear the process of how a week of the show goes, how they have these writings rooms and how they have the reiteration stuff. And what's interesting is that the parts that Jason Alexander really stresses are the lifeblood of the show, are the people over content parts, are the parts where they go, so the four of us were completely different people who respected each other, and well, we just kind of improvised scenes, you know, we just got to know each other and improvised parts, and it was always the improvised parts that were the best. He goes on to talk about the famous marine biologist episode, which if you've seen Seinfeld, you've probably seen this episode, and he begins to explain that the end of this episode, which is the best part of the entire thing, was entirely improvised on set because they were a very content over people environment. They were so focused on just best product, best product, best product. But every now and then they would just lean into the people to get the best product, you know? And the reason why an environment like this will work is because the appreciation for the art is high. You know, if you're going to grind your art all week, if somebody's going to tell you, that's bad, do it again. That's bad, do it again. That's bad, do it again. And that sucks as an artist for somebody to make you redo your art over and over. If you're going to be in an environment where people are grinding you, what I find super interesting about this is that the only way it really fundamentally works is if it's highly appreciated. And Seinfeld was, right? It would feel good. Like if you're going to grind this art in a way that's almost bad and it's so exhausting and tiring, but you get a product that's loved by so much of society, of course it's going to feel good. It's going to feel like you made a good show. And I'm not saying Seinfeld's not a good show. I'm just saying it's not a show that was necessarily built with people first, right? It was a show that was designed to be content first. It was a show that was made in a corporate world. And my point for this is that I don't think it could possibly compete with a show that slowly over time is a show that's just about people having fun. You know, I think if you create these cool environments where people can just make content as a byproduct of just, you know, getting to hang out with creative friends, that you just inevitably get better and better and better and better and better content. You don't even need to have quote unquote talented people, because talent is just a multiplier effect of the relationship, truly. If you can go into a room with 100 people and those 100 people are all so confident with you and respect you enough and know you enough that they could do crazy ass scenes, God, that's a wonderland for making content, man. For it's Wednesday. What are you talking about? It's Wednesday. That's why it's very exciting, and I need to do an update video for the YouTube because I want to get some people caught up on some things. I just don't have time, man. I'm so busy. Like it's hard. There's a balance of trying to get like just nonstop stuff flowing and also building the environments for this stuff I talk about, you know? We're close though. We're very, very close. I think this Christmas special is one big hype show into a brand new year, which is exciting. Hey, what's up, King? Grand Ninja Roach. Wow, 18 minutes ago. That was a tangent. Thank you for the 35 months, Grand Ninja. Grand Ninja, I think you just messaged me for something. Or I read a message from you about something. I don't remember though. WB, mammy. One of my examples I was talking about a while ago is when I was a younger creator on Twitch TV and stuff. I used to never talk to chat. I used to not engage with you. If you donated money and stuff, I didn't want it to interrupt the content. In my mind, it seemed like it was bad or wrong if somebody could donate money to interrupt the show. That felt rude, right? And so when I was a younger creator, I used to really be of the idea that when I am live, it is showtime and I don't engage with chat. And to be honest, I am still of that vibe, very specifically though, only if it is a show that, you know, I'm very focused on. But the thing is, I don't really like doing that live because it is so much more fun if it is a blend. It's so much more fun if you can come here and I can chat with you and then I can mix it right back into the content. That is another level of content, right? And the thing is about like art, as I was talking about, is like it has to be appreciated. And it's so important to appreciate people who appreciate you, because if not, it can feel really hollow, you know? Like there's so many people over the years who've been very supportive to me and I never thanked them because I was so focused on the content. And that doesn't feel good as a creator, to look back and then go, oh, I was way too focused making meme videos. Our society pushes us to do that, right? Like everybody always wants the next episode. We love content. We love content so much that we usually get mad when content that was scheduled to come out doesn't come out. Even if we know that it wasn't ready, we just get mad that it wasn't ready in time. Even though it's art and we know we wouldn't ever want to rush it, we still almost expect and demand it because we as people can use art as a way to balance our mental health. So we get fucking mad as shit when artists don't give us the art because we were relying on it, which is another tricky aspect of all this. Earlier this year, I've talked about this, when I made all my videos hidden, I was doing that for my mental health. And then I ran into the wall of other people kept telling me that the videos were for their mental health. And I was just like, oh shit, man. I mean, it's not that I want to give you the videos, but them being public really sucks for me in life right now and makes everything hard. How do I balance that? I didn't care for the like, comment, subscribe add-on to the end of YouTube videos, but Raichu, that's people over content. How saying like, comment, and subscribe at the end of the videos is you, the creator, reminding the viewer, hey, if you like these videos, make sure you click some buttons to help support me and so you can remember about them, right? The reason why we don't like them is because we want higher level content. It's content over people reasons, right? That's the trick. That's the trap. Like, I don't know. Hey, if you want to argue it the other way, if you want to argue that saying like, comment, and subscribe is content over people, please go ahead and argue it. But I'm pretty sure that might be people over content is saying that stuff, you know? What's not people over content is if you're just grinding videos and you're not growing from them, you know? Especially if you feel like you're in a rut or you're stuck. Because then that can be... I always found those reminders patronizing. Like, bro, I know what those buttons do. Sure. But you have to remember the video isn't made for you, Grog. It's made for everybody. And the primary viewer of the internet is children, so it is pretty helpful. You know, I don't say like, comment, and subscribe other than when I do it via meme. And I usually will try to meme that every now and then because it's kind of fun. But honestly, anytime I've ever said like, comment, and subscribe, it's been much more effective. It is something that is way more effective at getting people engaged because people just don't even know, dude. You know? Calls to actions are a tool, and while I guess they could be content over people if you're just kind of spamming them, even then I don't think so. You know, I think us being annoyed at them is probably not necessarily justified. No, they make a measurable. So the reason why they make a measurable difference is a big fact because the internet is filled with kids. I'm not knocking the biggest internet creators, but the most popular people on Twitch are very popular because tens of thousands of children are watching them. That's, again, not knocking them. That's just the biggest audience on the internet. If you're trying to get numbers, if you're literally playing the number game, you would want to appeal to kids. Always, you know? I've never wanted to appeal to kids. I like making content for adults. I've always liked making content for adults. I'm aware that kids watch my content, which is why I try to make content for adults, but a kid could be in the room. I tweeted a video the other day of Monica Rupert having sex with Jesse, and it's like, isn't that wild that we put out a video where I roleplay fucking sex, and it's honestly a video that, yeah, you could have a kid could watch that. Okay, it's meme sex. So at the very least, if you were watching it with a young child, you might have to explain something vaguely. I mean, here's the interesting thing is like most artists are corporate sellouts. If you say check out Raid Shadow Game Legends, you know, if you're saying that ad at the beginning of your video, like low key, I immediately think less of you as a human. But I get it. Like you gotta hustle, man. Like you gotta hustle. It's just I won't do it, guys. I don't care. I'll quit. I already know what this path is like. If you start hustling for corporations and that's how you make your money to do this job, you will just end up, you know, without a job anyway. Because corporations don't give a shit about their content. Yeah, the thing is, Raid Shadow Legends is actually a genius. They advertised on so many small and medium-sized YouTube videos that it became a meme. That's a top-tier ad. If you add so much that it becomes a meme that people are sick of your ads, shit, man. I don't hate on creators because like this is a hard job, dude. There's a lot of creators that don't like making money off people. Not me. I'm people over content. I want to make money off you guys. Please give me money. Just if you like my content, if you like my vibe, if you like my energy, go to the money place and make money fall down on the screen. That's great, you know, because I've already lived the other reality of when the money doesn't come from people. Because the thing is, money always comes from people. But if money comes from corporations, it's not really. It's getting distilled before it gets to me, and not in a great way, and not in a way that usually benefits the people who are watching content. You know, I don't like doing advertisement stuff, but mostly because I feel like I'm disrespecting you, right? If I gotta take 30 seconds to shill for something that I don't care about, I really feel like I'm wasting your time. Now, some people don't mind this. Some people go, well, you got to pay your bills, so I don't mind if you waste my time. Waste my time, Rob. And I understand that. I just think your time is more valuable. That's it. I think people's time is just more valuable than advertisers. I don't like people being the product. I would rather. Safety. Thanks for committing to the bet. Thanks for the number 5. Here's your 5. Number 5. I think the era of in-video ads is a vast improvement. You can actually skip them, and in some cases, they are really entertaining if the creator is funny with them. I mean, I get that, Grog, but you gotta remember that the creator is now stressed because now they have to make that ad fun. Like, this is that they, instead of taking time to make more art for you, instead of taking time to relax or make some other creative art, they take their art and they mold it into an advertisement to give to you, you know? And I don't know, I always feel weird about that stuff. I've always felt weird. I don't judge my fellow creators too much on it. I've just personally felt weird. Like, it's another thing we talk about is charity streams. I have never done a charity stream. I've assisted in them, but I have never personally done a charity stream. And people might wonder that. And it's because I just don't feel comfortable being in an environment where I can gain popularity for charity. You know, I know there's a lot of streamers who are using charities as a way to drive engagement, and there's something about that formula that just makes me feel weird, you know? Again, don't judge my film. I support other streamers who do it. I'll show up their chat and support their charities because after all, it's going to charity. It's just for me personally, that stuff has always felt strange. So, you know, I think it's a good advice in life sometimes that, especially if you're a role model, if something feels strange, that you go slow with it, you know? I'm hoping one day someone can explain to me the logic in a way that would make it so I don't feel strange, so I could do a charity stream because we could generate a lot of money and hype for something, but it's tough. Like Justin, I know you and me are generous in some of our mutual friends' charity streams, right? I'm a big supporter of that stuff. I would feel I don't got that right energy from me, man. I don't got the right way to like sell it, because like if there's like 1,000 people watching me, that turns me into a content over people person. I don't know. It's a weird crossroad for me. How you doing, Maris? Hey there, doofus. I don't even know if selling out is bad, truly. I don't really do it, but I don't judge anyone for doing it. Screw it, man. You can make corporate money. Good job. Nice hustle. Yeah, I see. There's a lot of charity for clout. I don't give a shit about clout. I'm all about the respect game. Okay, it's a new game that most streamers aren't playing, and their goal is to get the most amount of respect with people. And the best way I can do that is by just engaging, talking, giving people my time, not letting people take advantage of me, which is the tricky part, but all of the VODs are saved because Danny Dip loves me, and he saves all these VODs so that I'm not sure. So that we can go find specific parts in the future if people remember. Have a good night, Noddle. There's not too much to get started on the Christmas special yet, and there's only going to be 5 new episodes of the Sneaky Mon anime, and I'm going to be showing them this week on our animation class. Reminder for anyone who might be interested, we do a Christmas special every year, and this year, I did this earlier this year, but we're going to do it again. I'm going to be teaching a quick little meme and animation class to learn some of the software that can be helpful, not just if you want to help us in the Christmas show, but if you just want to learn how to make silly memes and stuff, you know? There's a fun, Discord has these fun new event systems, so give that a quick check out. Yeah, I don't know. I've talked about this before. I am in a weird spot as a creator. You know, I've made content for over a decade, and now I still make content. I make a lot of content, especially thanks to Olivia. I probably made more content this year than I made both in 2019 and 2020, like by far. Like the Tilly YouTube channel is just kind of like a little gold mine of content that humans don't know about, which I like. Because this stuff is just, but people don't realize is this stuff is just very inspirational for the team that goes on it. Like Olivia herself tells me, like the big reason for why she does this is because she really wants to capture the memories of what we're doing. Because it's very fun. But like, look at this. This is all this year. And these are so high quality. It's just nuts to me. It's so much work that, in my opinion, because of these damn numbers, is not being appreciated enough. But that might be because I've made videos that were bigger. I'm glad Olivia thinks it's a big enough audience. I want to see more people watching this high level content, though, because it can help them learn how to do this content. There is a good chance, by the way, on the weekend you will not be able to attend. I'm pretty sure Discord limits us to 50 people. Last time we did this, we were at like 45. So if you really, really care about learning this stuff, show up early. If you don't care and you just wanted to watch, that's okay. There'll be a VOD anyway. But what do you mean scale? For the Tilly stuff will become valuable when people want to screw us over, because you could look at an old video, find some lore, and then immediately go screw that person over by bringing up that lore. In an environment where you're allowed to power game people, it's pretty funny. Thank you, Trapper. It's one of my fall ones that Megan made me. I just dropped a coin. Where'd it go? Where'd that coin go? I just dropped it. It's literally Rethgul's coin. Megan found it, Rethgul, and then now I've lost it. It's gone again. I can't keep this coin. This coin just keeps going missing. That's why I don't care about individual coins. If I cared about individual coins, I would lose them over time. If you guys ever give me like a really nice coin, I'm just gonna put it in the closet or something. I'm a fan of garbage coins that I can flip and lose all the time. So a fun thing too is I don't know how many of you guys know the Mandalorian side quest. This is some niche ass Rob TV content. Look, I know that I have to put out my videos because they're all kind of hidden still, and it's another thing that's on my list of things to do. And that's why I struggle with this people over content vibe, because for me, putting the videos back out onto the internet doesn't feel like people over content. It feels like content over people. So I've been struggling to find the time to get that all done. But we did this cool video series in 2020. And this to me is a very fun series, because this was I was kind of just coming out of URealms Live, and I was trying to figure out what to do as a creator. And me and Gengar he loved doing foliage. So I was like, man, I just watched The Mandalorian. I'm going to do like an abridged series with it and just give Gengar like all these cool opportunities to do like high-end foliage stuff. And because we have the environment in Tilly now, Olivia, for the Christmas special this year, is making it so she's remaking them. So she's taking these 1-minute videos that are just dub overs, and she's remaking the footage in Tilly. And then what's really fun about that, because I was telling Olivia, is we're going to have little like crossovers where we're using the old footage and the new footage in some place, and it'll just give it this cool secondary effect of content, you know? It's very exciting. I don't think you can actually watch those videos, Z-Hero. I think those are all hidden videos right now. Yeah, most of my old videos from before 2021 are all hidden because I like less comments. What people don't understand is when you have 4,500 videos, sure, you get lots of ad revenue because of stuff coming in that doesn't really matter because it's like 6 cents. But what happens is the YouTube algorithm loves nostalgia. So it'll offer an old fan of mine who hasn't watched a video of mine in 3 years, an old video of mine that they haven't seen in 5 years. And then they will see that video in their recommended, and they will click it, and then they will go, I remember this. And maybe they watch a little bit, maybe they watch it all. And after they watch this video, they just see it, they will go right to the comment section to ignorantly, because usually they're not even trying to, say something that hurts me. You know, they'll say something like, man, I miss these old days. I miss Rob when he was like this, you know? And this was nonstop. This was like an endless thing that I was enduring since, man, 2017. And in 2020, after I was just kind of like breaking down from retiring U-Realms Live, I just couldn't do it anymore, man. Like, I felt so low in 2020 when I would load up my, like, I just stopped like looking at my YouTube. I tried doing a couple new projects on YouTube. It was impossible. Like, I had this Meme Street show that became the Christmas special thing that I love. But this Meme Street special show, I was like, this is light, easy content. I'm going to do it with some really fun people. It's going to be really funny stuff. And when I started releasing episodes, what happened is it pushed the YouTube algorithm to recommend all my videos. So I would see like one comment about Meme Street and then like 10 comments on 10 random videos all about people being like, disable comments? Ah, come on. You guys know that that's not how YouTube works. People don't like that. People don't want to see disabled comments on videos. They don't, For me, it doesn't change that stuff at all, I don't know if Meme Street works well on YouTube as it does live. It works way better on YouTube than it does live because you can cut it up, dude. On live, it's clunky as shit. Are you kidding me? Like, our Meme Street shows in 2020 were like very tiny niche streams where it was like 15 minutes of fucking around talking into a 10-minute scene that should only be a 3-minute scene, I don't know. I didn't know what the good solution to this was. In my mind, the solution was, well, everyone says take care of your mental health first, so fuck it. I'm gonna make the videos private. And for my own mental health, I did like a little content story, for the fans. Why are the videos hiding? Because that way I could just point to something. Because if I don't have the reasonable communication, and like right now you're hearing me way after the fact and I've developed the language. But before, when I didn't really have the language for this stuff, it was just a feeling. It was just feeling bad and not being able to explain or solve the feeling, I wonder how many creators are in a similar vibe. Where they've been making content for so long that because they're still trying to grind content, they're still waking up to every day, somebody posting on their old videos, Man, I don't even have the old Unforgotten Realm videos on my channel, and I'm just glad. As much as I love people's nostalgia, what I do not love is people going back to the old art to basically shit on me without even knowing it, Like, people treat comment sections kind of like they don't really expect the artist to read it, but they don't care if they do. Does that make sense? When you post on a YouTube video, usually you don't really expect the YouTuber to read it or comment on it, and if they do, you didn't really give a fuck to begin with. That's the way. Hey, if you don't, good for you. But I think most people on YouTube, that is the way they generally act. It's a hot take. It's not a comment or criticism even. It's just a hot take. Somebody today on my morning walk, I literally loaded up my phone, and I just loaded up the YouTube app because it's just like, let's see what's going on. And it's a comment on top 10 numbers video, complaining that I ripped off a David Letterman bit. I've read this comment dozens and dozens of times. I feel bad for all these boomers because I wasn't young enough to have watched this. So it's always funny to me when people think that I could have ripped off this very generic, simple bit that I imagine many humans, if somebody else made a top 10 numbers video, I wouldn't even assume they ripped me off unless they were copying format stuff, right? Because it's just a dumb concept, But I get this comment, and it's like a wall of text of hate about why this person is so mad that I stole this art from this bad role model, David Letterman. Why would you defend David Letterman? He wasn't a good person. I don't understand. The internet can be so endless in that, I feel so bad for the younger artists of the internet who are going through these waves of they got 10,000 humans commenting on every fucking thing they do, because that is such a hard energy to live in it, you know? The only reasonable response is K? Nah. What I do is I just delete the user. There's a little on YouTube, you can be shadow banned from a channel. And when you're shadow banned from a channel, I don't think you know. Like, you just post comments and your comments don't pop up unless you look in like incognito mode. And that's been there for like 5 to 6 years. That's been a long time. And I've always just been like, yep, this is the way. This is what you do when someone's just toxic or ignorantly shitty in your video. You just be like, all right, goodbye. Because the thing is, it's not worth your time. It's not worth my time, but it's not worth your time as the artist to engage with someone who's just being shitty with you, you know? Unless you want to go out of your way to explain to this person why they're ignorant. But here's the thing is it's endless, you know? If you explain this, you will explain it every other week, every other month, every single day, depending on what you're explaining. So it's no point, you know? YouTube doesn't do anything right. It doesn't. YouTube funnels everybody into individual videos. And I know we as people, we're so interested. We as people are like, we want to know the most popular videos. What's the most popular show? What's the most popular video? What's the most popular ice cream flavor? We just want to know. We want to know what all the other humans think, and we want to look at all the popular stuff. I think that's not good for us, though. I don't think it necessarily is good for us to kind of like take everything and collapse it into a popularity battle at all, you know? Mainstream is a hard place for art to exist. Union Hawk, thanks for the 7 months. Union Hawk, did you know that because of Monopoly, your username stands out in my head very strongly? You guys didn't realize this, but everyone who was participating in Monopoly, it was a great way for me to kind of build a minor relationship with you in the audience, because I'm asking you questions and rolling dice and we're playing a game. So that was very fun last week, because I was like, I bet this Monopoly thing would be a pretty cool community building tool, and it was. So now we may have to play Monopoly once a year or so, because it's pretty good. Have I seen William Osmond's video on YouTube? No, I haven't. I have not, doofus. Go ahead and send me a DM. I'll check it out, though. Wait, I have seen it? I have seen it? Really? Oh, yes. No, I have. That's funny. That's funny you point it. Yo, I have. It's very funny. It's very funny you point this out. Hey, let me scroll down to my comment on this video. I miss the old Rob was a comment I kept reading that ultimately made me take down all my videos and private them. Here, you guys want a sad feeling for this bit? If I'm going to read a sad comment, here you go. Feel the feelings. I miss the old Rob was the comment I kept reading that ultimately made me take all my videos and private them. I blew up my career over the constant hits. The I feel like a punching bag comment broke me. As a joke, I would just start saying, oh shit, I can't read this. I will actually just break. It's real feelings. If I read my own comment here, I will actually just start crying. They're real. It's fucking tough, man. This job is sold as this dream job, but it's like being a celebrity with none of the wealth, power, and even more noise. Like, celebrities are old. No offense, but the modern celebrity is this 80s, 90s stereotype of a human being who is unapproachable to all human beings besides other celebrities or wealthy people. That's what a celebrity is. An internet celebrity is about a regular human being with so much attention that it cripples their mental health. That's what internet celebrity is all about. And we will just constantly see videos like this. I like how I didn't remember this man's name. I watched this video and I commented on it because of how much I related artist to artist, but I did not know the artist. I'm not subscribed to the artist. I just can watch his pain and go, shit, man. Yeah, I can feel that pain. That's a very, 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 very hard pain to feel. Do not like. Creative drought is commonplace. Pfft, I have unlimited creative energy. That is not the problem. Actually, I don't even know if I have any real problems these days. To be honest, I feel like I'm about to rebound as a creator. I've been doing it for 15 years, and I would say next year looks really, really good for me and Megan to continue doing this. And even if it wasn't, even if the next year wasn't very good, if I couldn't keep building up support for the projects I'm working on, people over content kind of tells me that it would be very beneficial for me to take my very long career of making memes and making it a hobby. Because then I would love it like infinitely more, you know? So. My creativity comes from my mental health issues, hilariously. We've talked about this before, but I'm manic, and that means when I am performing for you, usually my brain is just spinning very, 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 very fast. Now, being manic is has some benefits and has some negatives. I have the flight of ideas. So you'll see how I've been talking for how long now, just constantly maintaining a conversation, jumping in and out from words to phrases to topics. That's the flight of ideas, you know? So it takes some time to balance that and learn it, because the flight of ideas also has the problem of you can be very forgetful. It's very easy for me to brainstorm something and then walk away and then lose my mania and then completely forget what it was about. So what's kind of fun to me though is I would really like to take some time to talk to multiple therapists, not one. I don't want one therapist. I want like 5, to kind of talk to them about how I approach my mental health. Because it is not something that I would, I'm trying to tell people this is what you should do. This is just what I do. I use music for my mania. It's very strong. Like, I've shared it before, but the songs we're listening to, like this one, this song powers me down. This song lowers my mania. It slows me down. It's a very strong song for that. Whereas songs that are hype and energetic, like this one, just make me go faster. And so what's powerful is if you are a person and your job is to be creative for a living or happy for a living, it's very, very cool if you have the ability to be happy on command. Because realistically, you cannot be happy on command. You know, we don't control when we're happy or sad. But if you got bipolar and you're able to process certain feelings quicker, I don't know. Maybe not even process quicker, just deal with them in a healthy way. Like here's the thing is, if I'm feeling down in the morning, man, I just go for a walk and a cry, and I listen to music, and after a certain amount of time, just the walking makes me feel good, and then I process the emotion. I'm ready for the day, you know? It's hard for me to say I'm in control of mania, because that is an oxymoron. Mania is kind of like a chaotic state of mind, so I can't really be in control of it. That's why I like to say it's kind of like surfing or like a wave. It's like, it's very advantageous, for example, to be able to just turn it off. That's the trick. The trick is being able not really to find ways to go manic, but to find ways to pull yourself out of it so you can stay safe. Have a good one, Fried. Have a good one, my man. Thanks for stopping by today. Seems risky? Yeah, but Drapper, life's risky. What am I going to do? You know? I speak to a lot of different people, people with similar brains as me and stuff. And I don't know. I very. Here's what I know. I was telling Citra every day it happened this year. Anytime I had the quote unquote best day of my life. So you know how at the end of the day you might look back and go, "Damn, that was the best day of my life." I had like 200 of those this year. Where I was just like, we would do something, I'd be like, today was the best day of my life. Next day would go by, today was the best day of my life. And I think about that and I go, damn, that's just the mania, being manic all day and just feeling like 100% the whole time, you know? So, I don't know. It's fun because it allows me to deal with stress too. That's the thing. Like if you need to dump stress on someone, oh my God, guys. I feel like just a master of stress if I have to. Like this Christmas special is such a wildly stressful thing, and I have like a 1 out of 10 on the stress scale. Like today alone, an hour from now, I gotta go do role play with 4 people. Okay, I don't have any plans for scenes. I don't know what we're recording. Sinyan, Bear, Cariz. But like Bear will tell you, and Sinyan and Cariz already know this. We don't have to have any plans. We've done these role play things so many times that there's no stress involved. You just show up and go. But that's wild that I have, 6 days of recording in a row where I got to record role play for a certain amount of time, and there's no plans. How does that not sound stressful? Imagine if I told you an hour from now you got to host a little group for a group of people, okay? And you got to keep putting on fun events for them. What do you do? I don't know. I think it's the advantage of I've thrown myself into this situation 1,000 times now that it's not enough to stress me out, you know? You would 404? That is today, Bear. Yeah. We're supposed to do that in an hour and a half from now. I mean, Bear, Bear, the whole reason I was inviting you is so you could potentially get extra content yourself. You know? Because I'm getting you in another session already. So. The ideal number for Meme Street is 3 to 4. You can do 5, but if you do 5, usually one person has to sit out of the scene a lot, you know. But that's why I don't mind doing big groups this year, because I'm just mix it with people I know have done a little bit of Meme Street, because it's tricky. Because I don't mind sitting out of a scene, but I also don't want people to feel like they're drowning and they don't know what to do in a scene. So it's a balance of, setting people up for success. I can definitely say I feel to some degree the feeling. I have a lot of ideas for things I want to do for people, but I am too damn fickle when it is what causes me to feel like shit and I can't get things done in time. That's why it's very advantageous when you think of it like this. Am I really recording am I doing 6 days of content recording this week? Or am I hanging out with friends and doesn't matter if I get any content, right? If I can make it so it feels like the latter, that I'm just trying to spend time with people and whatever content we get is whatever we get, then it's very advantageous. So like I'm doing a Christmas special and I'm gonna have a bunch of Meme Street episodes. It's okay if I hang out with people and we don't get anything of value, as long as we enjoyed the time and we're building relationships. Because a big thing for me is this is a multi-layered project. Most of the people I'm bringing in Meme Street are people that I've already done roleplay with, are people that I'm trying to get involved in our roleplay projects going in the new year, who I have relationships with, are other content creators that I'm trying to show the tech to. Because if I show the tech to and I get more people involved and there's more interest, which might lead to more developers to build these projects out, Like, we need some more support on Meme Street next year to really be able to do this more and more. So we're gonna have to work as a community to figure out how to get that done, you know? Bokager, thanks for the lurk and the 14. How you doing today, Boka? Like a big thing is people need to realize I cannot be the host for everything. I host a lot of stuff, and it's why I'm trying to make something like Sneaky RP for you guys that just makes it easier for you guys to get together and do stuff with, you know? I'm sick of being creative safety. That's why when I hang out with people, I'm just like, what creative thing do you want to do? I'm creative 24/7, so I'm like, hey, when I'm around somebody, let's do your creative thing. I mean, I was telling Bear because I know Bear's community really needs an environment like this too. That it's January. You know, like my goal is we do the Christmas special, and then before we even do wave 2 of Tilly, we're going right to the Christmas special, or we're going right to Sneaky RP to push it out the door. Tabletop RP is great, but it's limited. If you do Tabletop RP, you are building strong relationships with one tight-knit roleplay group. And that's its fundamental limitation, you know? That's the biggest limitation. Your birthday's in January. Hold on, let me put that on my calendar, unless it already is. Could be there. Anytime somebody tells me a birthday, it gets on here. Let's see. Biomart's birthday's in January. Hive Queen's birthday's in January. Grum's birthday's in January. I don't have Bear's birthday on my calendar. What day is your birthday in January, Bear? I'm gonna put it on my calendar. Overhosting can be frustrating. You know, Drapper? Nah. I've just realized that being host is one of the most powerful positions. It's just exhausting, you know? So I host things that to other people seem amazing, but to me seem simple. I don't do complicated things, you know? Oh yeah, you share a birthday with Biomart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and edit Biomart's birthday event. Streamers' birthdays and anniversaries. Save. Wait, can I get that to be a yearly one? We want this to repeat annually. Done. You guys look hungry. You can have some cheese. Me and Danny Dip made trivia tech that is essentially done. The problem is now we actually have to make trivia to test it on the stream. So I kind of want to do it before the Christmas special, because if I can test it before the Christmas special, we might get to use it in the Christmas special. So either next Wednesday or the following Wednesday, we might do a trivia night, which is going to be a lot of fun, because it's going to be a trivia night where you don't need to know the answer. You may submit meme answers, because you can get points for the correct answer or a good meme answer. And it's very fun. Me and Danny are making a system where I can have your answers in movable cards that I can drag on and off the stream. So it's gonna be fun, because they're gonna be like, and because like Beep will say something, we'll drag Beep's answer on, and Safety Wizard will say something, we'll drag Safety Wizard's on. It's just amusing. Isn't that just Jackbox? Yeah, a little bit. The thing is, Jackbox is about individual winners, and you have just the players and then the audience on top. No. The audience is the players. Jackbox is designed around the idea of you can have a few people having fun and a bunch of people watching. I want to make something where it is just everybody has the fun. Now I'm gonna make it fun trivia. I'm gonna like my friend Grat does something really cool, and I have the knowledge base to do it as well. So I'm gonna steal his bit. He does music trivia for old video games, and I love that shit. That shit's great. When I can hear an old beat and I'm trying to figure out what game it's from. Wait, whose life did I save, Super? See, Drapper, trivia does sound tricky with different interests. You're right. And that's why I was saying the solution to group trivia is to just make it so you don't have to submit the right answer. Submitting a creative, fun answer is just as acceptable, right? Yeah, what is my week like? This week this is a busy week. This week we're doing Meme Street tonight. Tomorrow I'm doing Meme Street. Friday I'm doing Meme Street. That's with Drapper. I'm calling her in chat. On 20th we're recording something for Grum's Christmas special. That probably won't be too long for me, so that's good because I need to get some time to do stuff for Lady Outlier. And then on the get the animation class ready on the 21st. And then on the 21st is when we're going to be doing a little bit of animation class, and that's when we're going to be looking to get help on the Sneaky Mon Christmas special this year, and potentially just other little Christmas things that we might be doing. So the way my Christmas special works is we just try to make a bunch of stuff as a community, and whoever wants to get involved is welcome to get involved. And then I just take everything at the end and slap it together and somehow make it make sense. I play high level solve the meta of here's all the puzzle pieces. What can I do to try to make some semblance of story? I mean, I'm going to film it too, so honestly, it's less a class and more to build interest. Because while I will teach people stuff, really, it's such an intro level thing that it's like, I just want to get people involved. So we only have 50 slots. I don't know if that'll fill out. I mean, we have the potential to fill that out. It really just depends on interest, you know. Is it Thanksgiving weekend for you guys in America this week or the following week? How does that work? I'm not sure. I don't remember when Thanksgiving is for America. It's next week? Okay. Let's get you guys a hand sale. Ba-doom. Ba-doom. Yeah, we need to get Sneaky RP up, guys. The Christmas special is getting in the way. So y'all better enjoy the Christmas special this year. Because it's a bunch of content. And actually it's not. I'm a sneaky man. The Christmas special is just a ploy for good times. That's all it is. You're here for content, Levito? There's no content today. Okay, Levito? There's only people here today. You have to go somewhere else for content. I have no content to give you today. Have a good night, Safety. My goal, honestly, with Meme Street is the same thing I did last year, is get to reach out to a bunch of creators, get them involved, so that when we're doing Tilly in the new year, we have a whole new group of people that want to do community days, and it's exciting, you know? Levito's leaving. Bye, Levito. You better leave. Everyone check in 2 minutes to make sure he's not lurking. that he committed to this bit. You better go to another stream and enjoy your day, Levito. Another friendly face. But Meme Street is just a great way to get people involved so that next year we can do this big Tilly project. That's why I need to do an update video that talks about it, man. There's so many people that don't understand how cool it's about to be. You know? Just TV show land. That's what it is next year. It becomes TV show land. Music Chick sent me the theme song to the EMS show this week. Because she's starting to just make a bunch of music for the community shows that we're going to build. Maybe because my voice is nostalgic to you though, right, Striker? You gotta remember that most of my content that I made on YouTube was not actually content, but was mostly just me sitting around and chatting, you know? Sure, there was U-Realms Live and Tabletop Simulator, but there was hundreds of episodes of like Pokemon or Minecraft stuff where a large filler of that was just like me chatting. You know? Time. You know, it's all gone now. Just one more listen. Please, this you must allow. This is a slowed down version of the Jazz Curse song. I can't sing to it. It's like too slow. I'd have to like really lower my voice and do something funny or weird with it to sing this slow. It's like too slow to sing. I like relaxing streams. This is all I really want to do, honestly. I wish I didn't have to actually stream my content. I wish you guys all had to go to YouTube videos or other Twitch channels to watch content, and all I did was show up once a week to say hello and talk to all the people who enjoy my work. And that's coming from someone who likes live streaming, but the thing is, I like live streaming. I've just done it too much, you know, and I need a good long break before I'd be really thirsty for it. I think, in a content way, if that makes sense. It's easy for me to come out here and be people with you, you know, because so that is just me coming out and being like, "Yay, Levito! Hey, PJ! Hey, Danny! Hey, Safety!" and like seeing the people that I just talked to all week, you know. And then usually there's always fun stuff to share of things we've been working on or some exciting story. So I don't like doing the content as much because the content is such a hard part of my brain, because once you've streamed to thousands of people and chats nonstop, it's so hard when you do something you're like, damn, I've improved, I'm so much better, and you look over and you're just like, damn, people don't want to watch Monica memes. They want to watch Dwarves vs. Zombies. They will, though, Zalius, over time. That's the thing. Monica's just matured content. There's no content here, Levito. Okay? I'm not even doing a show today, Levito. Today I'm just saying hello because I'm recording some Meme Street with people later tonight. But there is cheese, though. You guys may have a golden cheese. Okay, you guys can have this one. When we redo the tech system, we're redoing cheese. You guys just get golden cheese way too much. It's kind of lost its stature. You know? So much golden cheese. Boom, boom. Mother Mouse was supposed to get kidnapped? When? When were we doing that lore? This there's no reason to go for normal cheese anymore. The text still does count how many cheeses you've collected, though. Like individual cheeses. So, you know, it's got that aspect to it. So in the Christmas special this year, we have the Sneaky Mon anime, which is getting 5 new episodes and allowing the audience to choose things in the show, which is quirky and weird. Olivia has taken it on herself to remake the entire Mandalorian side quest, and it sounds like she's going to actually somehow get this done. So there are going to be 40 episodes of The Man in the Christmas special. So in the Christmas, that means you guys are going to watch 20 episodes of Sneaky Mon, potentially-ish, up there. Wait, no, 15 episodes of Sneaky Mon. You're probably going to watch about 15 Meme Streets. You're going to watch 30 The Mandalorian side quests. Lady Outlier has done like 5 animations because she's nutty. We're doing JoJo Bizarre Adventure parody. We're doing the Ocean 11 parody. We're doing Dodgeball. How am I getting all this done? What have you guys signed me up for? That's so much content. This is midway through November. Most of this isn't even made. What the fuck? You go to support.robtv right now and you go put some money down, young man, if you like your Christmas show, okay? In order to make these Christmas shows, I have to sacrifice content days that make me money. So you go support the Christmas show. This thing's gonna be wild. Let me think. Is that right? 15 Sneaky Mons. That means there's probably about an hour of Sneaky Mon content. If we have 30 Mandalorian episodes plus a bonus final episode that blends into other stuff, then that thing's going to be about 45 minutes of content. 15 Meme Streets? Maybe I'll do less Meme Street. Maybe I'll only do 10. Although Dark Cloud is around to edit, so no, there'll probably be 15 Meme Streets. 15 Meme Streets, that could be like an hour and a half. That means we're already up to 3 to 4 hours before we even get to any of the GTA stuff. That's wild. Connor, thank you for the 369. That's a damn good find, Connor. You're doing that this week, right, Connor? Yes, Connor's this week on the 19th. This stream's gonna have to bleed over. Well, I mean, it always does bleed into midnight, right? So this year, I'm being like extra evil to you guys. I've become hyper aware of the Christmas meta. So this year, I'm going out of my way to save all of the meme streets, even if we don't use them. Because the logic I have here is if I start saving old Christmas memes to be edited up in the future, then in the future, I can just like edit something up that's like, hey, Sinyin, remember this? And it's like a Christmas thing meme he did like 4 years ago. So I still have all the stuff I recorded last year. It's just not cut up like that. So, but this year I'm taking my time to actually cut it up. Tim, thank you for the 88 months. Appreciate that, my man. He's gonna do it again. Here he goes. Nice. I'm gonna get that radical. That one's mine. You guys already got it. That's my radical. I need to give myself a hat. I'm gonna put a hat on sale so I can buy it. I'm just gonna buy my own hat. It's the easiest way. Do I not have enough cheese? Son of a bitch. My mouse doesn't have enough cheese to buy my hat. Salius, that's my hat. My car got declined. I'm not collecting enough cheese. That's ridiculous. I just got a radical golden cheese. Those things are worth like 3 times the 50. That's like 150 cheese. How do I not have like 400 cheese for this? It's unacceptable, man. It's just unacceptable. So next week we're doing a trivia show to earn cheese. I'm going to be busy, so what I'll do is Tuesday I'll throw something together and scream at Danny about all the tech that doesn't work. And then we'll roll a show together. So next week's trivia week. You're going to be able to learn lots and lots of cheese, okay? Lots of cheese will be able to be earned at trivia week next week. You might be like, what's the trivia going to be about? Everything. It's going to be community memes, random facts, lots of video game music, pictures of things, meta questions, community-based questions. Did I say music trivia? We're definitely going to do music trivia, but why not do a tech run during the animation class? That's what next Wednesday's for. Do you know why I'm doing it next Wednesday for? Because I don't have time to get it ready until after the animation class. Facebook questions? There will be Facebook questions. Yeah, there will be. There'll be at least one, Alan. It'll be a meta-based question because Facebook has decided to rebrand as Meta. So now every time we talk about Meta, we're going to make fun of them for the rest of our lives. Stupid company. I think that might be the thing that's going to bother me the most this year. Facebook rebranding as Meta. You know, it is like if they rebranded as the word love. Imagine if they did that. Have a good night, Ref. Imagine if they rebranded as the word love. You just had to talk about it too. God, I hate what love is doing to social media. Yo, have you heard about Love Gaming? I think it's going to compete with Twitch. Just replace the word Facebook with the word love. Genius. Really, Megan? That's unfortunate considering didn't you just buy a new one? Didn't you just commit to buying a new one, dear? And now you fixed the old one? Yeah, meta gaming, right? It sounds like a funny tweet. Let me write this out. I can't figure out how this tweet goes, Nora, but it's something like, most GTA role players won't enjoy streaming on the new Facebook gaming after the rebrand because most people don't enjoy metagaming. And then you need the badumpsh. Remix this 4 or 5 times and you got yourself a meme tweet. It's not as cruel as there being a meta corporation destroying the environment named Amazon. I mean, it's up there, Maris. It's up there. The thing is, it's not. They didn't rebrand into Amazon once they were already huge, right? Like, imagine if they had done that. Like, you're literally a corporation. That's what I'm. Why are they called Meta? Why isn't it called like Green Meta? Like. Why isn't it stupider? I feel like Facebook should have made it dumber. Meta, but green. Like, they should have added another corporation word. Like, you know what pisses me off about these companies? Man, I will go to Starbucks. Starbucks has a trash can. The trash can has a divider in the middle that does not actually divide the trash. On one side, it says recycling. On the other side, it says landfill. These motherfuckers are going to give me trash and then remind me when I have to put this trash in their trash place that doesn't actually recycle things, that it says the words going in a landfill. You're the guys who make the disposable product. It's why it shouldn't be on the responsibility of the user. Like, we can all do our part to better the environment, but at some level the corporations have to get in line, you know? Like, they have to be leading the charge. If they can't, then the government has to make them, because the government's just people. Look, I know a lot of you are like past liberal on the left scale and are just like tear down the government, but I don't know if government is worse than corporation. Government just seems like corporation made of people, and while it can be corrupt, it seems like corporation could just be corrupt as well. So how do we build community that's not corrupt? That is question. The new one's different, makes fancy coffees. Well, that's fine. As long as I just need coffee, man. Coffee is my go-go juice to just grind. And I don't think grinding's that great. I don't think anyone should ever look at my life and be like, damn, good job, Rob. You grind so much for us with your videos. I think you should always look at it and go, damn, Rob, you have terrible time management skills because you work so much. You know? Like, the more money I make, the less I'm going to do. That's my new rule. I hope you guys are on board with this energy, okay? That's because that's all I feel like I should have to do. That's all I should have to do. We all work too much. I always thought the goal was to work as hard as you could. I look back and I feel dumb. I look back at the hard work and I go, "Ah, man, now imagine if you had worked half as hard and spent more time loving people. That would have been a better life." That was the timeline, you know? Concurrent coffee making double the throughput. Alan's right. I don't really know what the solution for any of that stuff is, but I do know that at a lower side thing, as a community, I can help better the lives of fans and friends and people around me, and so that's kind of what I do. You know, that years ago. That's what made me really connect with politics, was to stop worrying about the global scale, because the global scale literally is just humanity failing. There's nothing you can do, but you can always do stuff at the community scale. And that's community is both online and offline. You know, you can add a lot to the world by just supporting other people and being a, positive person. People knock positivity, but positivity is energy, right? If you're positive for somebody else, you make it so they can have, a greater existence. Life's always great when you're in a great place, right? Life, or rather, life's easier to feel good if you're in a good place. One of the things I've actually really enjoyed in our community is just having a mental health chat channel. I've seen these in other communities, and I never really thought about it. Someone in the community mentioned it. We put it out, and it's just good because we kind of already had some of those type of conversations, but they would just, be in general or be in voice chat or something. And so having it be in a much safer place to share, much better vibe. This is much better vibe. By the way, last week's Monopoly game was ridiculous. Now, I know that some of you may be like, Rob, the last half of the game, you ruined it by just tripling everyone's debts. But you have to understand that if I did not do that, we would all stayed up way too late, and we were up way too late already. So that was a people over content choice to just break the game, you know? But another thing is what I liked about it is it showed another flexibility side of our community, not caring about the content and caring about the people and the fun, right? So many of you opted to do fun things or add a little goof or try to role play as much as Rob could possibly read chat. And that was very, very fun. I don't know. I don't remember who killed you, Beep. I'm going to guess T-Man. T-Man got this one card that made it so he got $50 from every player, and it basically swung the game. Can I bring it to Meme Court whenever I use the wish? Yes, of course. Yeah. Yeah. You just got to go to the Meme Court channel and get somebody to do it. If you guys actually had something that was pretty amusing and there was a community meme, you could convince me to turn a random stream on like a Saturday or Sunday or a Tuesday. I'd do it. If there was something going on in the community in Meme Court chat that required meme justice, I would do an impromptu show. I want to do a 30-person auction. Honestly, the next time we should do it, probably when people land on a space, it should always be auctioned. You don't get to buy it. Everybody's gets to just go to every auction. It should just be non-stop auctions. That sounds like a game in itself. Cheese auctions, where we just auction things off. That makes sense. Me and Danny could make that tech. We could build mouse tech to just make it so you say a number and it just plays the ignite sound. And then your mouse pops in with a bet. And somebody else says it. They pop in. Another pops in. Bets just keep going over top of each other. You're betting cheese fuse. It's not a money auction. It's a cheese auction. We're working on sneaky mouse server stuff right now, Mammy. Cool. What are you working on? Man, you know, there is a game that I would play on stream here. I think I'm going to wait in the new year, though, because they basically have that new Dark Souls game, and I think it's out on like PlayStation or something. I don't really want to play it on PlayStation, though, so I might wait till it comes out on PC release of the new year. Can I bet 10,000 cheese to earn 1 cheese? Why would you do this, Beat? This is a bad bet. Backend server database. I'm trying to come up with a best stream layout. Snakes and Ladders when? That sounds like an awful game. Snakes and Ladders? That's just Rob having to roll dice all day. Like it's like nothing but dice. Ah, PJ, you rolled 1. I need dice without these sounds, Noddle. Noddle made these cool D20 videos, but they all have memes, which make them not very good for actually rolling as a D20. I gotta remake this. 50-player Catan? Catan is such a trade-heavy game that it wouldn't be very fun because I would have to micromanage trades. So that's why Monopoly works, because while Monopoly has trades, Monopoly trading is very rare, usually, you know? And even that had a lot of stuff that you guys made me do. I mean, Monopoly wasn't designed as a game. Monopoly was something that was made to show why, you know, capitalism bad and just consolidates power and screws everyone. Life is okay, but I don't think it's a giant group game. Actually, that's a good question. What games like Monopoly do you think would be fun with 100 players? I conveniently have a very good skill set for micromanaging giant games of people, being a game master all my years. I'm trying to think of what games would be good. Monopoly actually was one of the better ones. Most board games and stuff are complicated, and you kind of want something that's not complicated. You married Rhett. We took our turns together. Risk? Risk is okay. Risk is too complicated. Chess works if people are in teams. Rats versus mice. But to be honest, 99% of the people in chat don't actually understand how to play chess. At best, they understand how the pieces move, and that's it. So I don't actually think that would be a good game. Sorry doesn't have any memes. Sorry is just a roll the dice. See, the thing is, Monopoly has memes. Monopoly has it so mostly it's a game about rolling dice, but you land on chance spaces, you get community chess spaces, there's auctions. We were talking about what games like Monopoly would be fun to do with 100 people on the stream. Charades? It is not charades. See, but this is kind of funny. Like I want you guys to name a game that would be almost as good as Monopoly. Yahtzee's not interesting, is it? It's just people taking time. See, the thing is, in Monopoly, it was fun to watch because every time somebody rolled, we might watch them die. So that's why it was kind of fun. It was worth watching on the stream because you'd be like, oh, Monopoly. I basically don't have to do any input and I just watch people die. And then maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be the one that kills them all. That's Monopoly. So what other board game would give you that type of experience? Honestly. Mario Party, I mean, we can't get 100 people in minigames. Life is okay. Life is okay. It's similar to Monopoly. Life doesn't really have any choices. It's just stuff happens to you. Mousetrap. You know, I would think there'd be more board games that would be fun like this, but I can't think of any. It's funny because at this point, whenever I start thinking about ideas like this, my brain starts to go, well, just fucking make up your own game. Like, making up games to me doesn't seem that complicated. Like all these games, they don't expand out into 100 people. They never weren't designed for it. Connect 4. I don't think this works. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Connect 4 with 100 different color stones. See, the problem is, after about 10 or so colors, it's too many colors. So I could see Connect 4 with 10 people, but I couldn't see with 100. Scrabble. Scrabble is almost doable, but the fact is, you guys would just Google your fucking words, okay? You would do it. You're all little cheaters. You 100% would go and Google, especially now that I've told you it's a thing. You go Google a Scrabble word thingy so that you can meme fucking giant words when it's your turn. Scrabble's not fast enough. So the game requires the audience not have to participate. Like, that's what was so good about Monopoly. If you just left, you just kept auto playing. Your character was in the game. Because Monopoly is so simple that we could just assume some things, you know? We didn't build houses and stuff for you, so there's no way to really win. But at the very least, we were just buying land and shit, because that made sense. Scrabble, but you have to spell Sneakymon. I don't think there's enough letters in Scrabble for that to work. Hippopotamonstrosum equipdaliophobia is my favorite word. I was thinking making up words and you have to argue your case. All right. Scrabble is now an interesting contender. That's interesting. Does Age of Empires 4 have custom map making in it, or do they skip that? They probably skipped that, didn't they? The best part of their game when I was a kid. They probably skipped that, I'm guessing. It's the fear of long words. Is that really what that is, Maris? That's not even funny. That's, in my opinion, that is absolutely toxic. That they would make the word of fear of long words such a long word. That is making fun of the fucking real fear. Fuck whoever came up with this word. They're garbage. They probably think that's so funny. You know what the trick to humor is? It's very easy. Are you punching upwards or downwards? If you're punching downwards, it's not funny. You might laugh, but that's not real humor. That's just you laughing at someone else's misfortune. That's you laughing at your own ignorance. You gotta punch up. It better be beep. Because the thing is, beep, it totally could be. I would believe that if the fear of long words was this fucking 45 character word. Medical health and medical associations don't officially recognize the fear of long words as a real medical disorder. That's fair, Danny. If there's nobody actually suffering. Yeah. I'm at the Star Trek age of thinking, though, Danny, where if you present something to me and it is designed to offend someone, my brain goes, not good. Bad joke. Designed to hurt people. Bad joke. Even when it's punching at people that don't exist, you know. Because what are we going to do, guys, when we're at the intergalactic age and there are 10,000 different species of beings? We got to change the way. What is in this? Mint chocolate creamer. Not your favorite. Not a fan of mint chocolate creamer. I am a fan of the coffee, though. Thank you, Megan. Guess who? Okay. Every community member privately sends me a selfie, and then I make a custom version of Guess Who. And then we use the trivia bot, Danny. This works. Okay. No. I got the game. I got the game. I think we get this. Okay. So here is how the game would work. Okay. We use tabletop simulators. We get as many community member selfies as individual stands. That'll probably take half hour to import. Okay. And then what we do is I, the streamer, will ask the person whose turn it is up. I'll bring them on screen as a guest. So kind of like this. Do it like this. Okay. Just so you guys can see the vision. We bring out a little guest here. Okay. And then I ask them 5 questions. Okay. And then we knock down all the people according to their questions. Do you have a mustache? And we knock down all the ones without a mustache. And then once we're done, everyone in chat has to then guess which of the ones they think it is in the trivia thing. I think this works, Danny. Okay. We shall do this next time-ish. This is good. That's a good idea. I like this. Yeah, this works. Okay, here's what we need. Make this even easier. Okay, we will need. What are we gonna need? We're gonna need a channel to. We're gonna have to automate this. I have to think about all the ways to automate it. I think we have to have a what channel to send pictures to. Is what we'll do. And then everyone submits a picture to that channel. Bot downloads all the pictures. Then I can run a script to import them into tiles the same way we would do it like U-Realms, but I'll use standing tiles. This works, and what's fun is this is a repeatable game, and it's a community game because it eliminates the things. I'm going to play dumb all the time, and I'm going to make it so, like, if it's Maris's turn, I'm going to be like, do you have a mustache? And, like, it's just an in-joke that it's obviously Maris is that kobold over there. It's the one tile that looks like a kobold. That could work. So we need a channel to send pictures to. Let's make this. Okay, let's make this in Discord. Let's make the channel. I think just because me and Danny made very similar tech this week, this is easily doable for next week. I think next week is games day. Next week is a game day. Yep. I don't know how I'm ever going to finish the Christmas special when we're doing extra streams like this, but this is useful because we could maybe do this on Christmas as well. Okay. Does it need to be a normal selfie? Oh no, Beep, it does not. If you want to be dressed up or covering your face, fully acceptable. If you want to have a mask, if you guys can send me any picture you want, okay? This is the picture that people will have to guess for you. So I would say though, just so you understand, I'm much more likely to play the game with people who take real life pictures, even if they have their face covered and stuff. You can submit art and stuff for you, that way you get to participate, but I'm just saying that, like the real life pictures, I just know those are going to be the good ones. Low res, badly cropped. How dare you, Beep? Actually, we should just pull names randomly. That could be fun too. All right, let's make a new text channel here. Guess who selfies? I'm gonna take a picture for the channel. I'm gonna take a picture right now because it's meta funny to take a picture in the room. Yoden, I'm trying to do a thing. Now I got my mouth open in the picture because I'm talking to you while I'm taking the picture, Yoden. What's he meowing about? Is he hungry? Yeah. It is 7 o'clock. It is not his dinner time. It's not his dinner time. Oh, this is what I would call an awful good selfie. The type of selfie that's awful and good. What's this channel I'm making called? Guess Who Selfies. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. All right, let's set this up in Discord. Do you guys have access to this channel? It looks like you do. So we want, it doesn't matter if you send messages because we can just prune all the messages. Submit a selfie for the community Guess Who game that we are doing next. What day is it next week? It'll be the 24th. We are playing on stream on November 24th. All right. And then we need like an emoji is what we need. And I gotta wind down stream, guys. I know it's such an early time to end, but I'm doing Meme Street here in half an hour, so I'll need a little bit of break so that I'm all ready to role play here. Let's get like the question mark. Put-you? Danny, people will be able to see the selfies of each other. Does that ruin the game? How do we make it so they can submit? Can we do something fancy with this channel, Danny? Can we make it so you just eat the pictures and save them? You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. So we'll get that, and then Danny can just give me a big zip of pictures. If the picture could be saved as their username in Discord, that would be ideal too, Danny. Cannot view images settings. What do you mean, Nora? If you guys want like cheats this week before Danny makes it, this is how you can cheat. If you guys like cheating, before next week, before Danny sets this up, like look at this. This is what Colliner is going to look like. This is what I'm going to look like. It's going to be so easy to figure out which one I am. Oh my God, we can go next level. You ready? The person that I quiz in chat, they're not even going to be explaining who they are. I'm going to send them a picture in Discord, and they are just responding as questions as I ask them, do they have a hat? Do they have a... So you don't even have to like do it for yourself. You literally are just responding to this picture. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. So it's not like you don't even know you're trying to find me. You don't even know who you're trying to find potentially. So say it was Colliner, okay? Say this is the picture you had to find. You had to know it was Colliner here, okay? But I'm asking Nora questions. So Nora gets DM'd this picture. And now me as the host of the stream is asking them questions. Nora, does your character have a hat? And she goes, no. Nora, is your character devilishly handsome? And she goes, yeah. See this game? I'm seeing a game. I'm seeing a multi-round game. And then me and Danny build into the overlay, and then it just becomes something we can do on a whim. And we just tell people, everybody post pictures, and then takes all the pictures and goes. That's cool. Benny Tots. Benny, I'm sorry. 15 minutes. I'm a goober, Benny. Benny, thank you for the 3 whole years, my man. I hope you're still here. If you've already gone into lurk mode, Benny, I apologize. It's 3 years. Hopefully you know this by now. Can we submit more than one photo? I see why not, Pete. At this stage, I see why not. Until we have too many photos, you know, I wouldn't go with more than a few, but sure, why not? We're in the brainstorm phase of this new game we're making. That's not going to be called Guess Who. No. It's going to be called Guess Whom. It's a fancier version of the game. Actually, no, Guess Whom is when we do the special version of our game where everybody has to dress up fancy. In future versions of the game, we can have themed selfies. Oh, this is This is a good idea. This is like one of those ideas where a year from now we go, Rob thought up this thing that we do every week now. See, you know what's funny, Maris? We could be mean. We could just not tell people if no. Oh no, we have to reveal who it is. We would have to. This is a funny way to do a face reveal. I was trying to say we could just like if nobody guesses it, Maris, then we don't reveal which one you were. I just wanted to say that you had 69 viewers for 10 seconds. Nice. This is a good little community idea. Because me and Danny are now getting to this point where with the overlay, we're starting to try to develop fast little games that we can play. All right, tell me the bit, Nora, because I don't got much time. I only got like 10 minutes before the stream ends now. I'm leaving pretty soon here. What's the bit? Go. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta bring you on screen. I'm bringing you on screen. Don't hit anything. Okay, now you can go.
For your guess who.
Okay. Let's hear the bit. Nice Spider-Man mask, by the way.
Can I enter more than once?
Yes. We beep asked this. We said that right now it's legal. Yeah.
And enter other people.
And enter other people. Okay. So you can put other people in, Nora, if you know that they would be okay with it. Okay. And so I would say, Nora, that the rule is in general, no, you cannot enter other people. However, Nora, I have respect with you enough that if you're just going to put that one picture of Biomart for the meme, then of course this is acceptable. So this is, with respect, yes. For most people,
can I send you who?
Maybe not. It is a meme responsibly thing. I'm okay. See, the thing is, I think it's okay for our community to have these soft rules because I want to create the type of community where it's okay for someone to make a mistake, you know? If I saw somebody submitting pictures and I knew it wasn't them, you know, I could intervene, so. Can we enter Rick Ashley? Well, Rick Ashley is a community meme person. Do you have a relationship with Rick Ashley, Sylvia? If you know Rick would find it very funny, yes. If not, yes, because it's still a meme. It's acceptable.
I sent my meme.
Let's see.
I thinks it's good.
Yeah? Is this a picture of you, Nora? This is the picture you're submitting for when we have to Find Nora? The funny thing is, yes. Nora, if that's the picture people had to solve for Find Nora, it's not going to end up on this. It's going to end up on somebody else's face. That's what's going to end up happening. You just started watching that today, babe? It's a pretty fun show. It's a battle royale show. Like, honestly. Like, I think a battle royale show is just, in general, you're going to be like, I dig this. I've been watching the League of Legends Arcane show. Pretty good. I like it. It's fun. Cool world building. Great storytelling. I love these. It's got one of my favorite things shows do, especially animated shows, where growth happens every few episodes. Like, one of my favorite things about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is pretty much not related to any of the reasons why most people would like it. I like this creative idea of you have a character and you have the teacher Okay. And so the teacher is the one that's going to take the big hits as the character is growing and learning. And then you do like a season of the show. And then the next season of the show, the character that was growing and learning is now the teacher. And then you have a new main character. I love that dynamic of show. That's such a fun show. If I write for some sort of animated show in the future, I will push to do that type of format because I think it's endless fun. Because if you can the cool thing is, if you can get the audience on board with that style of show, then you get to just constantly remix your art, which is so fun. Can we play Squid Game on stream? We can play any Battle Royale game on stream, yeah. But yeah. Could we do red light, green light with mice? Yeah, I think we could. It's just there's stream delay. Stream delay doesn't make it fun. How many people are on mobile? Just, can I have a real poll? Will you guys actually give me some interesting numbers real quick? I know you guys like to meme polls, but, the problem is with stream games, timing needs to not be a factor. You know? I know that when I build Space Squirrels, the idea is it's a show that you can be engaged in, right? I want to build a show where you get to have your mouse character. And your mouse character, and when you go on your walks every day, you can level up. And that's how you level it up, is going to exercising. And you can get these RPG stats and stuff that don't do anything normally, but they do stuff when you get to come to the show. And so it's kind of like, I want to promote people going out to exercise, and then we do this big community show once a month where we're a big spaceship and you're one member on the crew, and all those things you did and collected over the month now might come up. There might be little things that add to your character and what you can add to the show and stuff, you know? That way it can be very stressful, and I can blow up entire decks of the ship and like 20 of you die and you lose your character sheet. And there'll be those days where the entire ship sinks and most of us die, and it's pretty sad, but also kind of fun because then, I don't know, we'll just tell Danny to turn on like 2 times XP bonus next week because we failed or something. I don't know. There's a show idea that I'm trying to build towards, and the way I build it out is by doing these big community things, you know, by building these role play stages to build up powerful relationships with people I could perform that show with, and also to build out this tech with these cool little ideas we do, like playing group Monopoly and playing group Guess Who and stuff. I'm watching on my PlayStation in my bedroom, but went to mobile for chat. Mobile stream is way ahead by about 10 seconds. Yeah. That sounds about right. Or sounds backwards, but yeah. Yeah, see, 8 people on mobile, bless you, Megan, is a pretty long delay for the mobile players, you know? So I think, though, that if we actually were building a show kind of like that, you, the audience, would probably be more invested and be like, yo, if I'm showing up, I'm just going to make sure I got a less delay. Because, you know, if it's a once a month thing you show up to, you know. I like the idea of it being the type of thing, too, where, you know, you spend all month building a character sheet and you get to show up and there's a potential for just light audience role play, you know? Because I would imagine that if we start to build just the light audience role play, our role play community will get hungry and we'll have to build that something bigger over time, which could be cool. I look like a young Santa. I don't feel the Santa look. Was it because of beard? Do I got a Santa-ish beard? You know, I've always thought it's going to be weird when my hair goes gray. Because when it goes gray, I will start to look like an old man Willikers type. I've always told myself that the day to get ripped is when my hair goes gray. And that's when I should change my lifestyle once again and just start lifting at the gym so that I can live everyone's dreams and actually become old man Willikers when I'm a 70-year-old man. You know? Yeah, go Iroh. Exactly. Yeah. Just become the character for them. Yeah. It'd be very funny. Hot grandpa. Hot grandpa is a creepy trope, though. The hot grandpa. I never roleplay Bruce very like thirsty. I don't. Bruce, my old man pirate character is very rarely a thirsty character. Truly. We have hamstring, and I think it's a good one. I think we should try it. I think the game of life might be good. I think if we made a custom version, that's what it would really need. But you know me, I'm always about making the thing custom. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go make roleplay memes for your Christmas show that you guys watch on Christmas Day. I'm gonna sing you a song though. Okay, I'm gonna sing you a song before we go. It's an old pirate tune. If you know the words, you may sing at home. That way we are both singing it at the exact same time, just in two different places in the world. Can I have the thing that brings it on screen? Just do it like this. Here we go. Here we go! We're off to sail the sea, and I think you'll all agree with me that we should split loot evenly. So let's go, but where I do not know. Let's grab a map, find all the scrap in a boat that we can row. We shall be friends as we sail across the land, singing our song while we dig and dig through sand. I say, ahoy, me captain, look, 'tis the treasure that we took. And I've gone ahead and sold it for this brand new silver hook. Go, I don't care where I go, as long as I don't go alone. So put down your sword and eat a banana with me, 'cause the anchor's up and we got with Matey. Oh, it's been a while since I sang that, man. What I need to do, honestly, at this point, is I need to go down to my panels down there and clean up my panels, and I need to put up a bunch of stuff, because I need to just, like, be like, hey, donate this, and I'll sing the Billy song, because I love singing it. I just need an excuse to do it more. That's something that I like practicing, too. It's a great little pirate shanty to pull out for being a pirate. And pirate is one of the best roleplay characters. It's something anyone can do. It's why kids are always roleplaying it. It's such a great little energy to just jump right into and be like, all right, yes, let's do the pirate part. All you gotta do is say R and anyone can roleplay as a pirate. Here we go. Oh, I don't know where we all will go. We'll sail around from town to town for places we don't know. We'll sail through thunder, oh, the plunder, the places we will go. So let's grab a map, find all the scrap in a boat that we can. Here we go! We're off to sail the sea. And I think you'll all agree with me that it's already past 7:30. So let's go and quickly end the stream. Rob's gotta go somewhere else, because in a few minutes, he's gonna make some memes. Yar. Fun. Guys, thank you for the short stream today. Next week, we're playing this Guess Who thing. So check out the Discord here. Submit some pictures. If we don't get, if you're all shy and we don't have enough pictures, I'm just gonna put fake pictures anyway. We're gonna try this out. I know how this works. Sometimes you guys are shy, and I gotta pull it out of you, and then you see how fun it is, and you want to get involved, and I'm like, all right, now you can get involved. I know how this game works. I gotta do it once or twice to get you guys involved. And then again, this Sunday, if you go over to Discord and you click the events tab, you can check out this animation class link if you want to come and watch us. I'm doing an animation class for a Christmas special. So if you'd like just to learn some animation memes, if you learn some software, if you like just to hang out, see something new, we're doing this in Discord. 5 p.m. Eastern this Sunday. There's this cool little thingy over here. I love this event thing in Discord. As somebody who plans a lot of things, I'm gonna start fucking doing this for everything. Just all the time. Just all the things. Just all the time. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Let's find someone to raid. While I'm doing that here, why don't you guys consider if you would be interested in buying a skunk tail? I gotta put it on sale, so. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I need to talk to Goose. Using his chat today, I have a bunch of inputs about it. Guys, we're gonna go say hi to a friend of mine. His name is Ledden. Met this guy at Twitch Toronto. He's gonna be potentially joining us next year for both Sneaky RP and Tilly TV 2.0. So come give this guy a check out. I don't know if we've ever rated him before. Great guy, awesome dude. Just got to hang out with him in real life. We had a quick walk, and I showed him the squirrels. So give this guy a check out. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming. You guys have been wonderful. I will be here next Wednesday. Maybe a bit basic. It might be. If it is, that is something for us to fix because we're fixing it in Mouse 2.0. We're going to be making it so bodies and hats are separate. So that's going to be exciting. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I will see you guys next Wednesday. We're going to be doing something fun. We're testing a trivia game. Might even do this Guess Who. We'll see how that goes. See if we can get some more cool interactive stuff set up for the Christmas show, because that's what it really needs now. Look, I excel at talking to you guys, but what I need now is fun mini games to play with you guys. So we're going to make a few before Christmas this year. Anyway, I've been Rob. You guys have been lovely. I will see you guys next week. Yeah, Grat, I'll tell you about it next time because I gotta go. Bye, everyone.
Danger!